There are a few people who are aware that bad times are coming and they're prepared. But right now, you want to have some spare cash. You absolutely want to have spare food. You may want to have spare fuel if you can actually store it. But bad times are coming, and if you think the government's going to bail you out, the government created the problem in the first place. The US dollar is a ticking time bomb. If you borrow money, you're in a foreign country, you're a company or a corporation or the government, and you borrow money and it's priced in dollars, that is a synthetic short against the dollar. And what it means is that if the dollar goes up, it costs you a lot more money. Now, the British pound was $1.40 earlier this year, and it's like 107 or 108 now. So you not only have had the collapse in the currency, but you got the increase in the value of the dollar, and you got the increase in interest rates. So the world's financial system is teetering on the verge of collapse. And there is an excellent chance, not a 99% chance, but a 50 or 60 or 70% chance, we could have a collapse of the financial system that everybody will see in the next 2 to 3 months. Every broker under the age of 60 has never been through a bear market. Well, here's what's really scary, and I'll be blunt. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, I can hypothesize and I can guess, okay, but the fact of the matter is I've never been through anything like this. And some of the things like the pension funds, that's a lot bigger deal than anybody realizes. The pension funds are so big and so important that simply you cannot bail them out without going into hyperinflation. So we could see a very real chance of banks collapsing and going into hyperinflation and having food shortages and having energy shortages all at the same time. Under no circumstances do you want to take on any kind of debt, including margin debt. And likewise, it's a good time, when people are bombing the crap out of you, it's a good time to be in a bunker. Some of the things that we've talked about for years, like owning gold and silver. If the banking system collapses, what are you going to do for food and fuel? And quite bluntly, I'm okay, because I planned on it for years. You can take that thing on the wall that you got and take scissors to it. You know how much bread you're going to be able to buy? None. Okay. I will promise, and Scout's honor, you're going to see things the next 2 or 3 months. I'm going to see things the next 2 or 3 months that I don't believe possible. I am seeing things right now that I never dreamed of, and it's getting worse every single day. I have bought tens of thousands of dollars of junk silver at 80 cents on the dollar. There was a long period of time where coin dealers couldn't give the stuff away. Okay, literally it was cheaper to take it and melt it. In 2000 and 2001, I was buying World War II silver nickels, and I'm trying to think what the percentage is. I think they are 35% silver. I was buying those at 40% off spot, because what can you do with World War II nickels? And the answer is not very much. But here's the key. You want to own things when nobody else wants them. I remember going into a coin dealer's store in Miami in 99 and 2000 and 2001 when silver got down to below $5 an ounce. And he had stacks of 100-ounce bars, and you could buy a 100-ounce bar of silver for $450. Barbara and I bought a 1,078-ounce silver bar from the Atocha. Spot silver was $5, and we paid $5.35 an ounce for a bar of silver going back to 1622. There are a few people who are aware that bad times are coming and they're prepared. But right now, you want to have some spare cash. You absolutely want to have spare food. You may want to have spare fuel if you can actually store it. But bad times are coming, and if you think the government's going to bail you out, the government created the problem in the first place.